Alright everybody, new video coming at you. I'm looking at a new computer here. I've been working with it for a few weeks now, and I just wanted to tell you guys about it. So I just did another review of my last computer that I had for about a month. It wasn't that good. It was a pretty cheap computer. I have the review on it just in case you guys ever decide to go out and look for buying a computer. That one maybe is something you should avoid. I would check out that video so you can see why. Otherwise, I got this newer computer, so it's we have a Dell Inspiron here. So far, I've loved it. Again, I've had it for a few weeks now. I'm working with it. So with this computer, looking at the specs, we have an i7 processor. This has 8 gigabytes of RAM. One thing I like about this too is it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's also expandable, so you can add another 8. And I've watched some videos on it, figured out how to add that in. It's pretty simple. There's some screws on the bottom. You take those off, and it's got a pretty easy port that you can add in that extra RAM and kind of just get going with that. Display, full HD display, so I know it's going to lose quality and stuff over transferring this to YouTube, but we're looking at a full HD display here. Not the craziest thing I've ever seen. Obviously, there are better screens out there than this, but I don't have any problems with it. I watch YouTube on it. I do everything that you just do with the computer. I haven't noticed anything wrong with the display myself. You can watch some of the reviews. They might have a different opinion if they're used to looking at higher resolution displays. They might say it doesn't look as good, but I think it looks just fine. 500 gigabytes of storage, so you have plenty of storage here. Yeah, obviously you can get expandable storage too, but 500 gigabytes is more than enough for me. Now, depending on what you're saving on your computer, that might not be enough for you. That's something you got to look into personally for your computer. As far as ports go on this computer, so you have quite a few. So on the left side, you're looking at USB Type-C. So we have that. We have an HDMI port, your input for charging, and then a headphone jack, which I don't think a lot of people use headphone jacks. Maybe you will if you're using a laptop just to get some better sound quality. But I'd rather have options than not have options, so you have that. On the right side, you have 2 USB ports, and then you have an SD slot. It's nice to have that SD slot there. So I do all my YouTube videos. I film them here. I throw in that the SD card. It's nice to have a slot there. That way I don't have to have some sort of adapter like you guys get in your Apple computers, and I know they're good computers, but I don't want to pay $300 for adapters for everything I throw in my computer after I just spent a bunch of money on my computer. Here on the next one, I did get this for $200 off at Best Buy recently. So if you guys, maybe it's still not on sale. If you see this video when it comes out, maybe it will be. You can check that out. The screen, what I do like, thin bezel all the way around the screen. So yeah, looking at this, you have a 15.6 inch display. You're seeing mostly screen with it, not a lot. You have a chin on the bottom that's a little bit bigger, but that's how most laptops are now today, so it's not a lot you can I guess you can do about that. But aside from that, and what else are we looking at? So we can go over speaker quality. Hopefully I'm using the mic on this computer. I hope I can play a video here quick and show you speaker quality as well with the same mic. I'm going to try that, yeah, but we'll see. So the sound isn't going to come out with the mic in. But I will say the sound, as far as I've figured, not bad. It gets loud enough. Usually I can be around like 50-60 volume and be fine, especially if I'm using indoors by myself. It gets quiet enough at night. I haven't had any problems. As far as the brightness goes, I can show you guys that right away. So we're gonna turn up the brightness, turn up the brightness a little bit. Turn the right button here. So it's all the way up. Now the computer could get brighter, I'll say. I mean, it's bright enough. I'm using it indoors most of the time. I don't have a problem with it. But you can turn up the brightness. That's the highest brightness. And then we go all the way down to the lowest brightness. It gets pretty dark, more than dark enough if you're using it at night. I have no problem with that. Again, the highest brightness, I would like to be a little bit higher, but I'm not complaining. Overall, I do like the computer. It does have the 360 feature, so you can turn it all the way around, bring it all the way back. So depending on how or what you want to do, you can do that as well. Again, you guys overall like the computer. If you want to know anything else about it or any other experiences with it, obviously it loads super quick. The Fingerprint Scanner works super quick. I can open up another tab here. Opens up quick. You're in the next page. The Fingerprint Scanner, I'd say, works really fast. Again, you can put in your fingerprint twice in that If you put it in twice, it's going to be a little bit faster. I do the same thing with my smartphone. Put the same finger in 2 times, it works way better. That's another thing you can do if it's not quite as fast for you, if you're using it right away. And the fingerprint scanner button is also, or the fingerprint scanner, I guess I should say, is also the power button. So it works really well on the computer. It's in a good location, I think, to turn it on. Also, touchscreen, I'd say it's pretty snappy for that. Overall, you guys, I really like this computer. I would recommend it for people. If you have super heavy video editing use, now I do light editing. I do super fine with it. I'd recommend it for you. Now, it is at a higher price point, around that $1,000 range. Now, I got it for quite a bit cheaper again because I got it on sale. But, and I'd recommend this for anybody, college students, anybody who's using computer for a little bit heavier use, but not anything crazy. Thank you guys for watching my video. Coming out with new videos all the time. If you have anything else you want reviewed, if you want to know some stuff about fitness, I'm going towards that path as well, since I do personal training as well. Yeah, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my video. Thank you for watching.